Ace Attorney. It's me, Jonah.
And Kyle.
And I'm Ian.
Alright. Let's load this up. So last time we finished the preliminary investigation. It's now December 26, 9:44 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. And we're going to go ahead and get the first day of the trial underway. For the trial of Miles Edgeworth. Karma?
That's right, Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is.
Hell yeah.
He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He's a god of prosecution, right? A god.
Not a single case.
He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything.
Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth.
Huh. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma's a man to be feared.
That's quite a claim from someone who forges evidence.
He taught me what it really means to prosecute.
What?
Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10.
So was he your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth?
Something like that.
He's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep! Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you.
Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years! He's as ruthless as me times 20.
Wasn't it times 10 before?
Yeah?
He's ramping up.
That's pretty ruthless.
Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors.
I guess that's something like Mia was to me. No, not really. Speaking of Mia. Maya?
Oh.
Uh-huh.
We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think?
Oh,
Huh?
I can't. Sorry. I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach her.
You couldn't reach her?
I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again.
Oh man, what bad plot timing.
Really sorry. I'll try my best.
I hope so.
I'm completely useless.
What are you whispering about?
Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. December 26th, 10 o'clock a.m., District Court, courtroom number 3.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Ellipses. Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Ellipses. Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here with, here were I not completely prepared? Right. My apologies.
He's even got the judge scared.
Very well. Your opening statement, please. Ellipses. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness.
What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something?
How am I supposed to fight against this?
I call it the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Okay, gumshoes first. See how this goes.
Describes the incidents now.
Yeah, sure. That gumshoe looks nervous. Yeah, please take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men aboard the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. They went towards the boat rental shop. Overhead map of Gourd Lake.
Testify to the court about the arrest now. Wait, Mr. Van Karma. Yes? Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be heeding these proceedings. Wrong. There's only one thing you need to do here. You must slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course. You're quite right.
No, he's not! The arrest of Edgeworth.
I love this man.
A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. But the next morning, the body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth.
I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney, now. Ellipses.
Cross-examination, let's go. Alright. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. But the next morning, the body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth.
Well, let's go ahead and press the very first statement.
You received a call from a man? Yep. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right?
That woman was the man who called the report. 2 different people, obviously.
Different people?
There were 2 witnesses. Their testimony were quite similar, however. Today, I've summoned the woman who was camping.
The woman who was camping? A lot of heart.
What happened next, detective?
Headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning the body was found in the lake, and so we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth.
Probably want to press the second statement and the third statement as well.
I think we want to press them all.
Yeah, probably.
Dude, let's just go down the list.
Yeah.
As fast as we could. How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes.
Damn.
It's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is get there quick.
Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
I look forward to your next year's salary review.
So much to look forward to these days.
This is no time for disjunct daydreaming. Continue.
Yes, sure. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really.
Detective, this court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the Z-Force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts.
Yes, sure. Man, he's got his share of objections.
That's why I think we should press everything.
No, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know. We have a deep trust and relationship with the prosecutor.
Ah, damn.
Detective, this court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting, poppycock. I've never heard so many flippant comments. There we are. Flippant comments from an active detective on the force.
Technically, Gumshoe doesn't look so good.
Continue, now!
Alright, but the next morning, the body was found. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally.
Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well. The court accepts this bullet into evidence.
Found the victim's body, fired from a .22 caliber pistol.
No objective this time. He's just like, yeah.
So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol.
Detective Gumshoe. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony.
Right. Sorry, Your Honor. The murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence. Want to press this too?
Yeah.
What about the pistol made of decisive evidence?
It's not coming through, sorry. Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Ah, it wasn't coming through. There were fingerprints on the pistol we found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What?
But he spilled coffee on that hand. Order, order. So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon.
Yeah, sure, Honor.
Judge, this is the weapon in question. Right. Accepted into evidence.
Alright. Pistol. Murder weapon, .22 caliber, fired 3 times. Bears prints from Edgeworth's right hand.
Members of the court. We now have the pistol used in the murder weapon and the bullet found on the body. Detective,
Yeah, sure.
was the bullet found on the body fired from this pistol?
Yes, the ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol.
Hey, Nick! What does he mean, ballistic markings?
Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something about ballistics, or as basic as ballistic markings.
Nick, he's glaring at me.
Tisk. Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Me? Ellipses. Ahem. Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol, which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Order, order.
This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it.
Well, Judge, I'd say it's almost decisive, yes? Honestly, I couldn't declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge? Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess, now! But wait, Just bring your filthy gavel and get on with it, man! Yes. This court will take a 10-minute recess.
Who's running this court anyway? Alright, December 26, 11:09 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints are on the murder weapon? And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo.
True.
Was that you in the boat?
Ellipses. Yes, it was me.
What?
But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him.
Then who did?
I don't know.
Oh no. You right there?
Ellipses. I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. Can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself.
You mean it was a suicide?
Ellipses. That's the only explanation I can come up with.
Say, Maya,
What?
any progress with Mia?
Oh. Sorry. It's no good. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? I can't call my sister. Might as well not be here, right?
You're useless. Okay. Of course not, I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right?
It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel any better. I don't know anything about trials. Or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits.
Everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck's gonna run out.
Really?
Whoa, right. Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart.
Sorry. Oops. Man,
Ooh,
he's fucking
bad for his
smooth.
heart. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? Oh boy, here we go. Lotta Hart, you are a research student. Ooh, going French here. You are a research student at the university. That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? The ellipses. You'll need to learn some manners. Understand? Yeah, I understand. Very well. Your testimony, please. Good lord. Okay. Give me 2 seconds. It was Christmas Eve just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw 2 jets in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nearly a thing on the lake but that boat. Enough. Huh? Judge, she happened to take the photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accept it as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. This looks like that very moment of the murder. Order. Order. I will remove people from this courtroom if they do not have if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looks at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes. It was the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Order, order, order. I will have order. Ellipses. Well, Judge? The evidence... The evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well. This court finds the defendant...
Objection! Wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet.
A cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be?
Sorry, the way you asked a cross-examination, it reminded me of... what are the charges? A meal? Enjoying a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? Have you guys seen that video?
Yeah,
I haven't.
I've seen it.
This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions.
You can't really hear me manifesting democracy? Oh no. Is my microphone cutting out? No, it's still going. Let me boost that a little bit. There we go. Hopefully that's better. Okay.
You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court.
Nick? Contempt?
Contempt of court, you know? I guess... Oh, shit.
Hey, yes, I understand. Well, what are you going to do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with her facts and her testimony?
Abso-fucking-lutely there was.
Yeah, of course there was. I think I noticed one little thing.
Oh, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on.
Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time.
I know exactly which one we want to contradict here. Not that one. No. Maybe, hang on. Next. Okay. Okay. Okay, the previous statement.
Oops. Sorry. There weren't any contradictions in there.
Here, Nick. If only my sister were here.
Maya's really taking this hard. Alright.
So second to last.
Oh, that one. Another bang.
Yeah. Present the gun.
Yes, yes. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence.
Hmm? It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Bullshit.
Really?
Objection overruled. Try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright. This is bullshit.
That didn't go so well.
What was,
Yeah,
what was
so-
your line of logic there?
Well, I mean, she just
Oh,
said
with
there was
evidence?
another bang, and then the gun was fired 3 times.
Yeah.
3 times.
Um,
But this is one of those instances that happens to me as well, where you're ahead of the case. We're not there yet.
Bruh.
Yeah. But keep that in mind.
press the statement then?
Yeah, we'll press it. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out?
Oh, sorry, that's me. Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless! Contradictions, Mr. Wright. Nothing meaningless babble.
But Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? Alright.
The
We can always just press all statements as well.
just after
I don't know that Bart Karma's gonna appreciate that, but...
I don't think we need
Fuck
to press
Bug
this
Karma.
one. I was in my car. Keep going.
That
I hit
seems...
the wrong button, but that's okay. Why were you camping there anyway?
I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research.
What research? This all sounds suspicious.
Yeah, press further.
It was hard. Could you be more specific about your research?
What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Wait now. I'm the one who says that. Well then say it already. Objection sustained.
Thanks for nothing, Your Honor.
This judge has zero backbone. I fucking love it.
I heard the bang come up from the lake. I looked out the window, I saw 2 gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There was nary a thing on the lake but the boat.
Press that.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, sure as a country gal can be.
That sounds pretty sure.
No, we can back off. I don't think we need to press that further.
She seems pretty sure of herself. Better not forge blindly ahead of you. Still, this whole thing stinks. There weren't any contradictions in that analysis again. Okay.
Not this first statement. Probably gonna be. Why does she like look so like sneaky when she goes in my car?
I know.
Does the game just do that occasionally? It's not like a hint towards like, hey, maybe you want to press
Yeah,
this statement.
The animation in this game rarely has to do with it. In future games, when the animation quality is up, they will like start throwing some of that stuff in there.
Okay.
Specifically in the Great Ace Attorney, which are like the prequel spin-offs. But that's not for a while yet, so...
And we already pressed this statement, right? About there
we
being
have not
another
pressed
bang?
this one. Oh no, we pressed this
Okay.
one. We didn't press
Alright.
the first one about the first bang. This one.
She's pretty sure about what was on the lake. So let's press the first statement, the first bang statement.
This one.
Yeah.
So you weren't looking at the lake at that time.
Nope. I looked after I heard that noise. She says that already. I asked you to find the contradictions. No leisurely chat with the witness.
Ugh. This guy.
What evidence do we have?
So, we have Lada's camera set to automatically take a picture when a loud noise is detected, faces the lake. The autopsy report, time of death sometime on the 24th or 25th, cause 1 bullet shot to the heart. photo taken automatically on 12:25 at 12:15 a.m. Misty Phase photo, an old photograph, DL6 incident, Exhibit A is written on the back. The Gordy article about the monster sighted at Gourd Lake. Overhead map of Gourd Lake. What?
That's a contradiction.
Are we gonna fucking present the fucking Loch Ness monster evidence as a
I'd love to.
contradiction to?
Yeah, she said the boat was the only thing on the lake.
Well,
But that was later, wasn't it?
yeah, that was at like 12:15. This is clearly during the daytime.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Sorry,
guess
we still had the bullet found in the victim's body, ballistic markings matched the weapon, and then the murder weapon, 20 caliber, fired 3 times bears prints from Edward's right hand. I think. Well, I can push this forward a little bit here. I think if you want.
I'm down.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. We're just gonna press more statements.
Okay.
Just after midnight, you say. In other words, no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day.
Yeah, well, yes. I know you want to find contradictions, but really, I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue to testimony. Listen, if you guys would just listen to what I'm trying to tell you, I have a contradiction for you.
Sorry, this was the, this one. We're gonna press her further. How come you're so sure?
Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake.
Scanned the whole lake. It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Ms. Hart, you...
Mr. Wright. The witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objections sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained! Yes, of course.
Oh, great. What am I supposed to do now? What have we not pressed?
Car?
We pressed this one.
Oh, we did.
Press that one. Could you clearly see the two men?
Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you.
Uh-oh. Of course. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men.
Yeah, well, of course. The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look at elsewhere for your precious contradictions.
He jumped in quick. He's hiding something.
Enough. I think we've heard all we need to hear from Mr. Wright. It seems you are unable to find the contradiction in the testimony with note.
But, Your Honor.
You keep your promise, Mr. Wright. I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in court of contempt, or contempt of court. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately.
Uh-oh.
Understood?
Huh?
Nick! Law's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy.
I know what you mean, but if I can't say anything, what can I do?
I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Then pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edworth, please take the stand. What? Who was that?
It was me.
Maya?
Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities?
No, you don't. Your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life and death. Lana, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth at that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst.
Answer me, Lana.
What's the big idea? Treat me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear it. I saw Edgeworth. Enough. Judge. Declares the defense in contempt of court.
Yes. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He's in contempt of court and must leave.
No. No.
My boyfriend.
He's the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent.
Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix White?
Run.
Wrong.
Run.
What?
Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again.
Order, 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 order!
Order.
You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild cards. Claims. Judge, sustain my objection.
Ellipses. Ellipses. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot.
What?
Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again.
But he is contempt of court.
No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me.
Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck.
Maya.
I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Hyde. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses.
I'm running out of time. I better find a contradiction here or else.
Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination.
That last statement.
Oh, this is a new testimony, okay.
Yep.
I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth.
That's it? Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything in that. But I can't squander Maya's efforts either. That's it. That's the only statement.
I guess we might as well press it.
Wait, oh, okay.
That's okay. Well, what about the other man?
You cannot expect this to be allowed to be, you cannot expect to be allowed to blatantly ignore your promise, Mr. Hyde. I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. We'll find it. If you can.
Mr. Wright,
Oh, what the fuck?
I have to
That's okay.
assign you a penalty.
Damn. That's it? Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything in that. Alright.
Uh,
Got the camera. The autopsy report. The photo. You can look at it like this.
yeah, I like presenting the photo here, but I'm not sure that's the right answer.
Misty face photo. The article. The map.
Really, the article.
Looks like this. Yeah. Your Honor, it was actually the Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah, I think
The
the
bullet.
photo makes the most sense here.
Yep.
The leak photo, obviously.
Yeah.
Not the Misty Faye photo.
Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally.
What? What? You got what?
Look at this photograph.
The photo I took?
The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart.
So?
This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw a Mr. Edgeworth. How?
What?
I love that face.
Mr. Wright has a point.
That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please.
Yet, now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself.
Miss Hart.
What? Could you see? Oh my god, hang on.
Did you see the defendant that night?
Of course, I said I could, and I meant I could.
Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting.
I did it. Finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. How Edgeworth was seen.
You're right. It was a cold night, and the fog was thick as grits. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out from the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem.
You used binoculars? Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
I don't know that binoculars help against the fog, but okay.
This one better be good. Alright. So, it's a cold night, and this was thick as grits. Once it was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out in the lake, I looked at my binoculars. I don't care how many Von Karmic objections I get. I'm gonna find a hole in this testimony because it's the last thing I do. What are we thinking, boys?
Press the binoculars thing.
This one?
Yeah.
Binoculars?
Yeah, binoculars.
Yesterday, you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct?
Well, yeah.
Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that?
Ellipses.
I got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers?
The camera is relevant to the case.
Can't say that for certain.
Mr. Wright. Is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with the line of questioning.
But now this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences.
Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera?
I kind of want to say yes, because I know where this is leading, and it's going to be that she's not there for shooting stars. She was there to get a picture of the gourd monster.
Good thought, we're gonna press further. This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there.
Very well. Miss Hart, You will testify to the court about this camera.
Yeah, I hear ya. The camera was set up to take a picture of the meteor shower.
Then why was it pointed at the lake?
Do you want to press, or do you want to present evidence, or?
I think, yeah, present the camera. I think Kyle's right.
Yep.
And it's for loud noises.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff here, of course. We'll get to it. You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie.
Says who?
I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart.
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor.
Ellipses. No, wrong ellipses. Well then, what exactly was she photographing?
Let's show the evidence.
Oh, you know what we're showing.
Yeah.
Fucking
Your Honor,
Missy!
take a look at this. Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph.
What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy? The sighting at Gord Lake.
Well, Miss Hart,
I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see a proof that I was there at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy.
I have proof. I have it. Proof.
Interesting. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. What is the proof that this witness, or that the witnesses was trying to photograph? Yep.
Is it the camera again?
Yeah, it's the camera. Yeah. She brought a camera, Your Honor. Come on. The proof is, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here taken when a gun fired on the lake.
Ellipses.
And here, this article of Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set up your camera to respond to loud noises.
Order, order. I see. I too thought it was a little strange.
Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you?
Ellipses. Yeah. Not bad. Are you all lawyers this smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what?
Huh?
That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. But you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove. Nope, wrong voice. There's nothing more than that said the witness is an idiot who thinks the monsters exist. Hey. But as... What is that word?
Succinctly.
Succinctly, okay. But as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing.
Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason, I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this.
Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony.
Ellipses. Right. Fine, I'll testify. I won't change nothing, though.
Something will change. It has to. And I'm gonna spot it.
Ellipses. Wrong ellipses. I'm sorry, folks.
Yeah, you got a
I'm
lot
struggling.
going on.
Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, it looked right. I looked right straight out at the lake. I forget I'm a little bit of a hick too. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at the boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry. Okay, is this the gunshots thing?
Not yet.
God fucking damn it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
So witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. So there's no need to waste more time with another pointless cross-examination.
I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. O'Connor's up to something, I know. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because, why? Is there a contradiction?
Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind.
Ha! That will be the first.
Very funny.
You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examine, Mr. Wright. If there's no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood.
Yes, Your Honor. Alright. I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a swoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake, but that was all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot.
But that's all I was hiding.
Wanna press that?
Yeah.
I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose in the lake.
Hey, if word got out, what I was up to, the lake would be swarming with competitors.
Competitors?
Yeah, second-rate shutterbags trying to steal my scoop.
Yeah. Is that the only reason you were hiding the truth?
Well, actually,
Mr. White, I'll not have you asking questions with no... Oh, that's the wrong voice again.
with no relevance to this case.
Whatever you say, Von Kammer, I know you told her to keep quiet. Alright.
Wait.
Hmm?
I'm just frustrated, that's all.
It's okay. You don't have to read it.
Watch the boat the whole time.
You want to press that one?
I think I'd rather press the next one,
This one?
which is I saw a flash near one of the man's hands, and I heard another gunshot.
Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at that time?
Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so. Nope. The lake was smooth as glass, and nobody was on the shore neither.
Gotta find some sort of contradiction.
Alright, so I'm not a research student at a university.
Do we want to press that,
Right.
or just
I don't think
thinking
so.
about it? Okay.
Yeah,
An investigative photographer.
that
Imagine
sounds
what
legit.
scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster.
Yeah,
That's why I was camping out by the lake.
okay, fair enough.
That's all I was hiding. There, press that. I heard the bang. I looked right out of the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat.
You press that.
I saw
I saw flash. Oh, okay, so that was the last statement. Damn.
Do you want a hint?
Yeah.
There is no need to press any statements here. There is a contradiction that we can find.
Alright, let's review our evidence then.
Okay. So
It's
we
not
have
the bullet thing, right?
Not yet. We'll get there, but not yet. So we have Lotta's camera set to automatically take a picture when a loud noise is detected, facing the lake. The autopsy report time does sometime on the 24th or 25th, cause one bullet shot apart.
I think I see it.
Take it
if
out of
we
it.
go.
You think it's which one?
I don't think it's the autopsy. I think the statement's gonna be the very last one where she says she saw another flash, and here's another gunshot. Are we supposed to present the photo again in an attempt to be like, well, why isn't there a second photo if there was another loud noise and your camera was automatically set up to take? Where's
You
the
are
camera?
ahead again. We're not quite
damn
there
it.
yet. Yeah.
I will be right back.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see. So we still have the photo. This photo, Misty Faye. The article. I don't think we can. Yeah, we can't like read anything in it.
And then the overhead map.
Which is this?
Yeah. I don't think there's anything contradictory in the map, is there?
No.
Okay. What does the autopsy report say? Sometime on the 24th or 25th, caused one bullet shot to the heart. Let's look at the statements again. So I'm not a researcher, I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine where Scoop would be.
It's camping out
So
on
it's
the lake.
lake.
That's all it's hiding.
That's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. So a flash near one of the man's hands, and I heard another gunshot. Yeah, I don't know. I'm stumped.
This one's a bit rough, yeah.
Can you tell me what evidence they're supposed to be presenting? And maybe I can, or what statement? Like, one of the two.
This statement.
Okay. Is it the map then?
Not the map.
Okay, so then it's probably. It doesn't. Did she just watch the? Is it the camera?
Nope.
So then it's the photo.
You talking about this photo?
Yeah.
It's actually not this photo.
This is so it's got to be the autopsy report then.
No.
What?
It's the article.
What the fuck? How?
So, the line of logic is that there's not much else to look at. But she was looking for the monster, so shouldn't she have been watching the lake the entire time? Instead of just lounging around in her boat? Or in her van? Small, tiny steps in this one.
Jesus, that's such a stretch though.
It's
like,
yeah.
She's got to sleep at some point. There's also no evidence to support that the monster would be out at night because it may not even be nocturnal. Okay, yeah, sure.
So, the other thing is, the other point of this is, if she was out on the camping to look for this monster and she heard a loud bang, why was she not interested in looking around the lake to search for the monster, and why was she just watching the boat instead? Right?
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Jeez.
what did we find?
Jonah walked it through for me. So
It's
we're pressing.
this one is like really like a weird like step you have to take in the logic. So I'm kind of just moving us forward. We're presenting the article on the. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. He should explain it. Ms. Hart, were you really looking at that boat?
What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It's the only thing out there. Any normal person to be looking at it.
I agree. Any normal person would. But you are far from normal.
What? Yeah, really step over here and say that. Say that to my face. Got that to my face for all night. We'll see what comes about.
You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought.
Ah!
Order. Continue, Mr. Wright.
You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing.
Ellipsis. Ellipsis.
Well,
Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there. No.
Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then?
Ellipses. Sorry, yo. I wasn't fibbing, really. I was just... I thought, I could be a witness to a murder and all. Kinda got excited. Oh, sure, I was watching the boat till now.
Ellipses. This is totally uncalled for.
But hey, you got the photograph, you got proof.
Still, can't see who is shooting who is. Wait.
who's shooting who?
Okay.
Right. That's why I took the photo and... Witness, that is enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pyro. Shut my what?
What's she gonna say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it. You really can't tell from the photo who's shooting. That's why she said she's gonna enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality of light, but should let us see who's who. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Commer let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Commer. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth. Or worse. What should I do? Of course we're gonna make her show the enlargement. Ms. Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did
Every
you
time
not?
it makes me laugh.
God damn it.
Yeah, I did.
Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court?
Because it does not exist. What are you talking about? You're the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool.
What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Yeah,
Ms. Hart. Quickly, do the NCIS enhancement. Go, go, go!
Enhance. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence.
Objection denied.
Get stuffed, Von Karma.
The witness will show the enlargement to the court.
Here it is.
Oh, it's still.
That's okay.
Hmm.
There's actually really important information right here.
We still cannot see who is firing this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence.
Alright. Lake photo taken automatically at 12:25 at 12:15 a.m.
Happy now, Mr. Height?
There has to be something.
You asked for the enlargement, you got the enlargement. Little good it has done for us all. For any of us. That's why I requested she not show it.
I suppose this means that the cross-examination...
It's over, obviously.
Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart.
None too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time.
Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything else to add?
I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict.
Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo, somewhere. This is bad. Real bad. What should I do?
I think the correct answer is show other evidence.
Let's review our evidence, shall we? The camera. Set to automatically take a picture when the loud noise detected faces the lake. Autopsy report. Time of death, 24th to 25th, cause 1 bullet shot to the heart. The photo, taken automatically on 12:25 at 12:15 a.m. Let's take another look at it.
Go back. Hold up. Go back to the autopsy. Okay, fine.
Misty Faye, an old photograph, DL6 incident, Exhibit A is written on the back. The article, not Gordy. The map of the lake. The bullet found in the victim's body. The ballistic markings match the murder weapon's barrel. And the pistol, the murder weapon, 22 caliber, fired 3 times. Bears the fingerprints from Edward's right hand.
Ah, I see it. So, it's
I see it, yeah.
right hand, and he's left-handed.
He's left-handed.
Clear.
Yeah, the shooter's left-handed. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, it's
So
there we go.
you got it. It's not show other evidence. It is objecting to the enlargement. I'm just gonna put that there, just so we don't.
Oh, okay.
But that is exactly where we're going with this. Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement.
What might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange?
Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo.
You have to click it?
Yeah. Here, Your Honor.
The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange?
Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor.
The hand?
The hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand. Oh shit.
This man's left hand says what?
Let me show you. I'll
It
show you the
shines with
evidence
an
that
awesome
the hand
power.
contradicts. Now we do the pistol. The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, taking a little play out of your book, Edgeworth, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth.
Now that everyone in the courtroom is quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
you have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim?
Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people. Oh my God, French. There were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim?
Larry Butts.
It was
I'm
Larry.
assuming the only option is really the victim himself.
Correct. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself.
Order, order. So, you're saying that the victim committed suicide?
Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation.
Indeed. It does seem to be the only remaining option.
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is out of the question.
What?
An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot.
The distance?
The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away.
A meter? That's 3 feet.
There is no way it could have been suicide.
Order, order. Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data?
Of course. I have already considered the possibility of suicide, you see.
Updated. Time of death sometime shot from approximately 1 meter away.
I see. Very well. Allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ellipses.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Alright. Scraped through. December 26, 1:15 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Oof, that was a close one.
Ellipses.
Hey, do you have anything to say?
No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right?
Yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too.
What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him.
I did not.
I was just kidding around.
It's not true. I did not.
Look,
Oh, hi, Phoenix.
I'm gonna go check on Maya.
Oh. Right.
What?
Tell her something for me.
What?
Ellipses. 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 Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all.
Kill you to just state how you really feel with the thanks, Edgeworth?
He did. That's what the 3 ellipses implies.
Exactly. I requested a transcript of Lada's entire testimony. Although I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial. Of course, she didn't see the shooting. So the only part of her testimony that stood me was the bang shooting. There are 2 sounds like gunshots fired just after the bang. Yeah, this trial takes a really long time to get to the whole 3 shots versus 2 shots discrepancy. And it's such an obvious contradiction that it's like wild that it takes so long. December 26th, detention center. Visitors.
Not gonna lie, it's quite upsetting.
Maya.
Hey, Nick, it's you. I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. It's a relief.
Hey, why'd you do that anyway?
Ellipses. I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I'm not the lawyer my sister was. Ellipses. I'm sorry.
Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay?
Oh, okay.
Alright. Well, later, Maya. Have fun.
Thanks, Cloud.
Number 26, Gordon Lake Park entrance. There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around the park. Running protected gumshoes here today. Beach. Gordon Lake Beach. Haven't seen Leia around today, though. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with the lovely Keonce. Woods. December 26th, Gordon Lake Woods. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Hey, Prowl. The trial today at, Ellipses. Yeah, what about the trial? Well, I was gonna say good show, but it wasn't really all that. Though you did save Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. Just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know? Thanks. So, Detective Gumshoe, any idea what strategy Von Karma's planning for tomorrow? Sounds like he's bringing in another witness. Another witness? Oh, right, he said something about... Oh, alright, he was something about that in the trial today.
There were 2 witnesses.
Thanks. I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it? Sorry, pal. Much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Right. Oh, right. I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth. What's up? Is he afraid of earthquakes? I had never heard anything about that before. Ellipses. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does, and him becoming a prosecutor, and him being scared of earthquakes. It all started with that incident. The DL6 incident? Yep, that's the one. 15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes. I wanted to talk to you about Maya Fey. Huh? She's not out on bail yet? That's strange. I told him to let her go as soon as they had their report written up. Man, I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. She and her get dragged out by the bailiff. I'll be honest with you, pal. I shed a tear or two. Mr. Edgeworth was so moved I saw his lip trembling. Really? Cold as ice, Edgeworth? He was really grateful for what she did, you know. I'm gonna head back to the station. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can. Thank you. Oh, wait. I was wondering how much is bail gonna be? Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount. What? Edgeworth? Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. Alright, pal. Well, don't forget to go pick her up, okay?
Now we just left her there.
Maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent, too. Alright. Now we're gonna go pick up Maya. December 26th, Detention Center, Visitors Room.
Hey, Nick, you finally came. I just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go.
Free at last, eh?
Apologies, needed a drink.
Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like it was some kind of criminal. I can't believe it.
Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they?
Hmm. Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for bail.
Thank Edgeworth.
Huh?
He posted bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did.
Mr. Edgeworth did that? Oopsies. I have to make it up to him. We got to win this case, Nick.
Alright, let's get out of here. December 26th, Court Lake Park entrance.
There aren't many cops around today, are there?
They're probably back at the precinct waiting if the case gets settled.
Hmm.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, it's Lotta.
Y'all really did it today.
What do we do now?
Oh, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking. A little. Self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. I just went up there and started blabbing any old thing that came to mind.
Lotta.
So you see, I want to make it up to y'all.
Make it up. What do you think of the trial?
To be honest, I was doing it half just to say I'd be a witness. Even though I didn't really see anything. I kind of convinced myself I had, though. I'm sorry, I know I caused you a lot of trouble.
Oh, Maria's a tricky, vague little thing.
Yeah, I sure know that now. We find the next time I witness a murder.
Right.
You mean the first time you witnessed a murder? And what about Gordy?
Right. Well, the way I figure, the trial's only stuck in the flames of Gardy's fever. I'll get my exclusive photos in the rocket to stardom. Rocket to stardom? Yeah.
All right, Lotta, you go, girl. I wish I could be an investigative photographer, too.
Finish your spirit medium training first. Don't quit your day job, Maya. Lotta, what do you mean by making it up to us?
Well, you see. Actually, I got a bit of information for you.
What?
That Van Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it.
What information?
Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange.
Exchange? I thought this was to make it up to us.
Right? I propose a little exchange to make it up to you.
Ellipses.
What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Hey. I see you thinking, my, how unsophisticated these southern folk are. Did that not come through?
Oh, no, very good.
It's written all over your face.
Sometimes when I click to advance, it just, like, doesn't work. It's really cool.
Let me tell you, most southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? Well, what'll it be? We gonna deal or not?
What do we do, Nick?
Fine, you got a deal. You don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. Alright, how much?
Huh? You're completely off your rocker. I may have been sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor.
Huh?
The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gordy.
What? Gordy?
But Gordy doesn't... I mean, Gordy might not exist.
Then bring me proof of that and show he doesn't. You don't. I'll be keep watch from the car, okay? You see something, y'all come to me first. You got it?
I'm an investigative journalist.
Yeah. That's a lot of heart for you.
Alright, see y'all later.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, Nick, let's go hunting.
Hunting? You don't seriously mean...
Gordy? I sure do.
What about Edgeworth?
We're searching for Gordy for him, Nick. Don't you get it?
Okay. And how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? You need to find a monster myth specialist? Alright. December 26th, Gourd Lake Public Beach. What's that?
We're still samurai, Nick.
Oh, Maya!
Larry! What the heck is that?
Oh, it was my girl Kiance's idea. She was all, if you like, put this here and be like really cool. Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner.
Wow. That's really impressive. She can find all of those for you.
Wow, that German flag is like super washed out. What the fuck happened to it?
Yeah. Yellow's quite muted.
Well, she knows a lot of people. And that show's finished now, so she got them for free.
Right.
Oh.
Alright, Larry, what do you got?
Yo, Nick! What happened with Angie?
Well, we made it through the first day in court alright. I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though.
Huh.
Hey, Larry, did you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? It's Phoenix. He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy.
Don't say that, Maya.
That's weird.
Yeah, it was pretty weird.
I don't think he was ever like that in school.
No, really?
Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit. He transferred schools pretty quickly.
Pittsburgh.
Right, when the deal 6 incident happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. Hey, Larry, when did you get that big, thing?
What? Oh, the big guy. I've had that for about a month, yeah? It's a big hit with the kids.
Why wasn't it there yesterday?
Huh? Huh? Oh, right. The compressor was busted.
Compressor?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's a little unit.
I don't know why I started reading that. That's my bad.
Yeah, it's that little unit by my hot dog stand. That's what I used to put air in the Steel Samurai. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it for repairs.
Oh,
When did it break?
and here I thought you inflated it by yourself.
No, but when did it break though?
We'll get there. See you later, Larry.
The game hasn't decided it's relevant for the case yet.
Yeah. Alright. December 26th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Hey there, pal. What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait, you didn't go and do something that's gonna get hurt in Mr. Edgeworth's case again. What do you mean again? Whatever, have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything. Besides, money, that is. Alright. How's the investigation proceeding? It's not really. We have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Edgeworth's motive.
His motive?
See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the Deal 6 incident. The guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case. Robert Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him. And Edgeworth never talks about his past. I bet they'll drag that out and hit him with it in court tomorrow, too.
Or Mr. Edgeworth?
Gotta admit, doesn't look good, pal.
Say, Detective Gumshoe, do Do you know Gordy?
The monster down in Gourd Lake? Not personally, no.
Well, we're looking at it.
Huh? Are you out of your minds?
Eek!
You got time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me then?
Oh. Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick.
I told Detective Gumshoe what to do with Lon.
Nick, try telling him sooner next time.
Yeah, sorry. Ellipses. That's she, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Ellipses. Alright. I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid you your search for Gordy.
Huh?
I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence.
Really?
You can take whichever one you like.
Okay, give us the goods.
Hold on now. Everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. These are our best and brightest. Introducing secret weapon number 1, Missile.
Missile?
He's a canine police dog, still in training. Missile, Missile. Here, boy.
Hell
You want to be Missile, Kyle?
Hell yeah!
Here he is.
Hey, he's cute. Look, Nick, cute dog.
A cute dog. And this will help us how?
Wolf.
Hell yeah. Next secret weapon number 2, a fishing pole. Here, this is my own personal pole. Detective Gumshoe. We're looking for the monster.
What the?
Yeah. How are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole? Never know until you try, pal. Ugh, ellipses. Alright, this next one's the last one. No, please, I'm already overwhelmed by our choices. Secret weapon number 3, a metal detector. Here. Detective Gumshoe. We're looking for something alive. Right. How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector? Hey, you never know. It might be eating soda cans. Well, which will it be?
I can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so perfect.
Can't make up my mind either, for totally opposite reasons. Oh, I suppose it can't hurt to borrow one of them. Alright, so we're going to start with the fishing pole. We're going to choose all 3 of them, but we're going to start with the fishing pole. Can we borrow that flimsy-looking fishing pole? Sure thing, pal. Well, if it breaks, be sure to dispose of it properly, okay? Right. Got the fishing pole.
I was gonna ask, why does it look like a toy?
Sadly flimsy and of dubious utility. Alright. Alright, then we're gonna go to the entrance. We're gonna go to the public beach. I think we show it to Larry. Sorry, this part's weird because it's like, yeah. Okay.
You know, you can't catch many fish in this lake.
I'm not after small fry. I'm after the biggest fry of them all. Gordy.
Oh, ellipses. You really want to try to fish out a monster?
Say, Edgeworth, yes.
Ellipses. Brings a tear to my eye in more ways than one.
Sure. Alright, now we're gonna go to the woods. December 26th, Gourd Lake Woods.
Hmm? Okay, Nick. This looks like a good spot.
Good spot for what?
Time to do some fishing.
She's serious. What are you gonna use for bait?
Oh.
Yeah, oh.
Hmm.
Figured something like this would happen. Should have brought Missile along with us too. At least then we'd have bait. Phoenix, don't say that.
Ellipses, Nick. How could you?
I'm kidding.
Some jokes are better left untold.
Ugh, she hit me.
Okay, watch this, Nick.
Just try not to reel in any empty cans or boots, okay?
Here we go. Ack! My leg!
Mom. Hey, what are you doing?
Sorry, Lotta.
Don't tell me y'all are on some film company parole.
Nick, pay her.
My poor wallet. Alright, well, we're gonna go back to Gumshoe now. Unsurprisingly, the fishing rod was a bust. Alright. Detective Gumshoe, can we borrow one of the other things? Yeah, sure, pal. But I have to take back the last one I let you, Parrot polishing. Well, take your pick. Which will it be? Now we're gonna take Missile out there. We borrow Missile? Sure thing, pal. Be good to him.
Woof.
He's so cute.
Oh boy. Canine unit in training, very cute with shiny eyes. Alright.
Hey, Nick.
Hmm?
Missile's been acting strangely.
Missile? Oh, right. That little creature of the detectives. I don't know what the fuck Phoenix's problem is, dude.
Look at little doggies. Good boy, good boy. Grar.
What's wrong, Missile?
Ellipses.
The MIDI sound effect, that's amazing.
Missile! Missile!
Munch. Oh, stop that thing. Cannibal, it's eating my samurai dogs. Oh. Ellipses. My samurai dogs. Oh.
Wow, I ate every single one.
I'm sorry, Larry.
Sorry, doesn't pay my bills, Nick.
It's gonna have to this time. See you later.
Yes.
I think we just show Missile to Lotta now.
Hey, Lotta.
Oh, cute. ERs?
He's a canine police dog. His name's Missile.
Huh. Canines are the only ones they use to sniff for things, right?
You don't have to look so suspicious when you ask that question.
I don't know what Gordy smells like.
Yeah, sure.
I hadn't thought about it.
Well, we're just not gonna question your dubious motives there, ma'am. We're just gonna go back and we're gonna get the final and the actual useful item, the metal detector. Hey, Gummy. Detective Gumshoe, can we borrow one of the other things? Yeah, sure, pal. We borrow the metal detector? Sure thing, pal. Not sure what we're gonna find with this. Remember, you're hunting for a monster. Anything is possible. Anything. Alright. Makes noise when metallic objects are found. Secret Weapons 3. Alright. Beach. I think we showed Larry. Oh, he doesn't have anything to say about it. Nice.
Sorry, Nick. I don't know much about that. I'm a mere seller of hot dogs.
Okay, sure.
I sell hot dogs and hot dog accessories.
Hey, Lotta, look at this. It's a metal detector.
I know what it is. I'm not sure that's going to pick up Gordy, though. Unless he's been eating people's watches or spare change or something.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that.
That's alright. Back to the beach. Now we can go to the rental shop. December 26th, boat rental shop.
Oopsies. It's always so quiet here. Wonder if the boat shop is closed for good.
Well, with the murder in the lake and all, they're probably just taking a vacation till it blows over.
I get it. Nick! It's beeping. The metal detector's found something.
Sure is loud enough about it. Whatever it is, it must be in those bushes. Go check it out, Maya.
Why do I gotta check it out?
Just does it anyway.
Oopsies. Nick! Look!
Huh? An air tank? Huh. The valve looks broken.
I thought it was Gordy.
Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster?
Oh.
You've been told this like 12 times. Huh? There's something wrapped around this air tank. Looks like a string of flags?
Well, we might as well take it with us now that we found it.
It's heavy. Air tank. Valve is open, the banner flags wrapped around it.
It's like a scuba air tank, not like a air cartridge for like a airsoft gun, right?
Not for an airsoft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had to go by the scale of those flags.
Yeah. Alright. Hey, Larry. See this air tank?
What? An air tank? What?
Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. Is it yours? Say, is this air tank yours?
Why would a thing like that?
Look, see how there's a string of flags around the tank, though? It's just like the string of flags around your steel samurai there.
Must be a coincidence. There's strings of flags everywhere these days. Like elementary schools, and used car dealerships, and well, why would I need a tank anyway?
To inflate something. You used this to inflate that, didn't you?
Inflate what?
What else, Larry? The big puppy steel samurai behind you, dude.
Oh. Ellipses? Now, why would you go asking me a question like that?
Looks like I hit the nail on the head.
Ellipses? Right. Actually, see, the compressor I always used was on the fritz. So I tried using the tank to inflate it just once. And, it didn't go so well.
As I suspected. It didn't go so well?
Oh, yeah.
Do you think you could be a little more specific?
Come on. Look, it's embarrassing, so I don't really want to talk about it.
Yes.
Ellipses. Fine. Whatever. It's like what I said, the compressor was busted. So I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with that. And then... BLAM! The valve busted open and made this incredible noise. And the tank there took off like a rocket. And it took my port-deflated steel samurai with it.
What? For the gourd lake?
It sure scared me out of my gourd, that's for sure.
Alright, Larry.
So, the tank of the steel samurai you were trying to fill up flew away? What happened next?
Well, that happened on the 20th or so.
The 20th, a week ago.
Now, as far as I could see, the tank went flying out into the lake. So I went out every night in a boat looking for it. I mean, Fiance gave me that steel samurai after all.
And when did you find it?
Just the night before last. It flew way out there. Took me 4 whole days to find it.
The night before last. The night of the murder?
Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was there on the night of the murder.
Of course you were.
But you see, I went home before midnight.
It was Larry. Larry did it.
So you didn't know what happened?
No.
That's too bad.
It's not all bad. We've solved one mystery at least.
A mystery?
Maybe we should go tell her. Alright, Lotta.
I heard something in today's trial, that's for sure. Or I learned something. Yeah, we've already
Yeah.
been through this.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I got it. Alright.
Well, Mr. Lawyer, I got the info y'all need. Y'all got the scoop on Gordy for me yet?
Of course, Gordy doesn't exist. Lotta, there is no such thing as Gordy.
What? How can y'all be so sure?
Really, Nick?
Y'all got proof Gordy doesn't exist?
Proof that Gordy exists is here. Of course I have proof. A lawyer with his badge would make a claim without proof to back it up. Except for me all the time. Here's the proof that Gordy doesn't exist.
You can't just...
Oh my god, you can't just throw shit tank at people! Larry's air tank!
What are y'all doing with an air tank?
This is Gordy.
Excuse me?
What exactly are you saying, Nick?
There's a stand near here, a hot dog stand. It's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot who happens to be a friend of mine tried to fill it. He used this air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently, it made a pretty loud bang when it flew.
A bang.
The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, a couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo.
Wait. So, you're saying that Gordy is the still samurai?
Ellipses. Ellipses. Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dreams.
I'm sorry, Lana.
Nah, it's okay. You win. I'll give you your info like I promised.
Carlotta.
So tell us what this information you have.
A promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path there.
Oh, rental. There's someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted.
Just an old guy, living all by himself. Y'all should go check it out.
Thanks, Lotta. We will. Let's get cracking, Nick.
Hold on.
Something else?
Yeah, the night of the murder. I camera clicked twice, you know.
Ellipses. Wait, do you have another photo?
Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it at all. Just a lake. I figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but here, take it.
Second lake photo added to the court record.
Bye now, y'all take care. Time for me to pack up and leave.
Ellipses. Poor Lotta.
It's all Larry's fault. The legend still lives on, I guess.
The legend?
Yeah, the legend of Larry, familiar to all a gnome for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
Someone should whip that. Someone should whip that butts into shape, huh?
Let's look at this photo, shall we? Oh, I can't. Okay. Guess we can't do it right now. That's fine, I guess.
We don't have eyes yet.
Yeah, we don't. Oh, Larry. Oh, Larry. 26-foot rental shop.
Hey, Nick. This is the boat shop that Lotta was talking about.
You're right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all.
Well, let's go check it out anyway.
Caretaker shack. December 26th, caretaker shack.
Meg, did you?
Eek!
Hey, is that Keith with you? Where you two been? I have been worried sick of it, you.
Ellipses. Nick, you handle this.
I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya.
Meg,
Yes?
finally made up your mind, have you?
But mind?
You'll run the pasta shop. You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone.
Pasta?
Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I don't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running? An old man like me. Polly, the kids are home.
Ooh, who wants to be the parrot? I can take the parrot.
Hello.
I'm Toad.
Ah, Mario, I'm Toad.
Nick, what was that?
A parrot. The one on that perch. It sounds just like Toad from Mario.
Hey, Keith.
Yes?
I leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, sonny.
Nick, what's the wet noodle?
Based on the available evidence, I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop.
That's a relief, isn't it, Polly? Hey,
Hello, Mario.
Yep. Oopsies.
He fell asleep.
Guess he's relieved. Hey, buddy. Oops, I didn't mean to move. Go back. I'm a lawyer.
Hey! That's a lawyer's badge.
Yes, it is. Well, I believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge.
Oopsies. I get it.
Huh?
Yep. I got you figured out now. You're not Keith.
Oh, oopsies.
Nick! Now's our chance to clear things up.
Sir. No, I'm not Keith.
And I'm not Meg either.
Oopsies.
We're here investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night.
Please help us.
Oopsies. A lawyer, huh?
Please, mister.
Alright, I'll help you. But on one condition.
What's that?
When this case is over and done with, I want a picnic basket.
Yeah, you can have a picnic basket. Alright, we promise to get you a picnic basket, sir.
Nick, are you sure about this?
It's just a picnic basket, Maya. It's fine.
They're
Also-
super hard to come by.
Who wouldn't want to? Who wouldn't want to eat from a picnic basket?
I mean, I guess.
That's my boy. Good for you, Keith.
Wait, didn't I just say?
You too, Mega.
Yes.
You bring a tear to your old man's eye, you know. Now, what was that you wanted to know? Speak up, Boo Boo.
Hello, my name's Toad.
The fuck is Toad from Mario doing here?
Now he's talking to Toad from Mario again. How do we get him to talk to us? Alright, now we gotta show him. This Lake photo or the other one? It's probably the other
Ellipses.
one. He fell asleep.
Uh,
The other photo. Where is the other photo? Oh, this one.
Yep, I seen this.
You know something about this, sir?
Keith,
Yes?
it's okay. You can call me Dad.
Dad, you know something about this?
Yep, the other night out on the lake.
Yes. Yes.
I know all about that. I've seen it.
What? Tell us. Tell us what you saw.
Well, I suppose. Since you're taking over the shop and all.
Before that, hello, Mario. I mean, Toad.
Wow. Amazing Toad, that is. Good morning.
Ellipses!
Hello.
Ellipses!
It's awful.
Oh, you forgot Meg. You gotta call her name first.
Her name?
Well, Boo Boo, how you been?
Hello, my name's Toad, not Boo Boo.
See?
Neat. The parrot's name is Toad.
Parrot, your small companion at the boat shelter, answers to the name Toad.
Too bad all she could say is Toad. Hello.
Well, Boo Boo can say a lot of things. He's not your average parrot. You just need to know the secret words.
The secret words.
Alright, boss. Let's talk about everything. Let's talk about the pasta shop first. A pasta shop?
Yep. To think the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started it, you know, so that makes you two the third generation. Man,
Yes.
tomorrow we'll start with the secrets of dough tossing.
Dough tossing.
Oh, you too, Keith.
Yes.
You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen.
Pasta regular. The West. Is it pasta from Italy?
Meg,
Yes.
you know the best pasta's always been made west of the Rockies. This ain't your average noodle shop.
Yeah, like Salt Lake City. That's what's in the Rockies. Of course, everybody knows that.
Nick.
Huh?
How long do we have to keep up this all in the family charade?
This old man must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what that is. This is a boat rental shop, right?
What are you talking about? This here's the place of pasta, the wet noodle. Oh, now that you mention it, we haven't gotten many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, "Yo, dude, we want to ride in one of your boats." That's why I keep them boats out there. Youngsters these days. Darned if I understand him.
I'm pretty confused myself.
Nick, this isn't going anywhere.
This old man is the witness tomorrow, right? We've got to find some way of getting information out of him.
I can't wait to go down to the combination boat rental pasta shop. Oh, my memory's gotten worse of late. That's why I just tell everything important to old boo-boo here.
Everything important? I wonder. Toad! What's the number to the safe?
Ellipses 1228.
Alright!
Hey, boo-boo, watch your will ya?
See, Nick? All it takes is a little clever thinking.
And a criminal mind.
Quick, Nick! Write that number down!
Dude, no. No, Maya. Fucking gremlin.
Forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably night, eh?
It was after midnight, but okay.
And I heard this bang, so I looked outside. And I heard another one. Bang!
That animation, though.
A little while later, this boat comes back. Then a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself, eh?
Did he say?
Yep. I forgot. I'll remember tomorrow by court time, I promise.
We didn't need to know earlier than that.
You know what? Little Terry was just here.
Terry?
Yep, the kid next door. We always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing this tattered old coat. Got himself some whiskers growing out of his face.
You must be talking about Detective Gumshoe.
He comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow.
Really?
Somehow, I don't think we're getting much useful information from this guy. Maya, maybe we should be leaving.
I think you're right. Oh, wait. I had one more question.
Huh?
Ollie! Or Toad! Have we forgotten something?
Don't forget DL6.
Huh? What did she just say? Nick!
Well, one more time, Toad.
Don't forget DL6.
What? The DL6 incident? Hey, Dad. This is getting weird. Who is this old guy?
Or Toad know about Deal 6?
We have to figure out who that old man is.
Oh,
What?
we locked the door from the other side.
Could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe we should ask Detective Gumshoe. Hell yeah. Hey, Larry. Bye, Larry.
I don't buy this crazy old man act for a second.
December 26th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Hey, Prowl, long time no see. Ellipses. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, you wanted to ask me something. Yeah? You know the boat rental shop down at Gourd Lake? Oh, yeah. An old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? Huh? How'd you... That was supposed to be top secret.
Do you know who that old man is, Detective?
Ellipses. Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. And at first he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called Miss Lotta Hart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea.
Sounds suspicious.
Detective Gumshoe, please help us. Huh? We need to know about the DL6 incident. Ellipses. That was when Edgeworth's father died. Can't help but think that has something to do with this current case. Ellipses. To tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. So, I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal.
What?
However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I consider opening the file up. We can, sir. Take a look at this toad from Mario. What's that? A toad from Mario? The old man at the boat rental shop's toad. The toad knew about that incident. That incident? DL6. What?
Oh, Toad! What have we forgotten something?
Ah, don't forget DL6.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word. Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident? Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6?
Nick, you think he might be?
Ellipses. I get ya. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Well, there is the station's records room. We'll give you a special permission to go in and find what you need.
All right. Way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the records room.
Guess that it's the time we faced Edgeworth's past. December 26th, Police Department records.
Wow. It's amazingly dusty.
10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess.
Let's find the DL6 stuff, quick.
15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through with 4th grade when we suddenly transferred. Because of DL6.
Nick, I found out where the file is.
Oh, thanks.
Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file.
Alright. Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary.
Hey! Summary. Found it. Here you go.
December 28th, 2001.
That's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I forgot this game takes place in 2026, and they all have flip phones. So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse.
What? Is that the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now?
Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 o'clock p.m. on that day. Part of the courtroom building collapsed and all the lights went out.
Oh, that was some earthquake.
At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. Oh, 5 hours? I think Maya was supposed to... Oh, no, that was it. That would... Oh, shit. I don't know why that threw me
It's
off
scary
so
like
bad.
that in the dark.
There's a lack of oxygen in the elevator, and the survivors were unconscious.
The survivors?
One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart.
That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it?
He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in the elevator. Do you have data on the victim, Edgeworth's father?
Yeah, hold on. Victim. Here, found it.
Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son Miles.
Miles?
Miles Edgeworth, of course.
So he was in the elevator with his father.
Yeah, we've already been over this. From the angle of the bullet and the other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Never heard that before. Huh? Sounds just like this current case. What's going on here? Got any data on the suspect in there?
That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on. This is it?
The man arrested as a suspect in the DL6 incident was Yanni Yogi. He was a clerk in the court, apparently.
So he must have been the 3rd person in the elevator. Well, then he had to have done it.
But he was found innocent, thanks to defense lawyer Robert Hammond.
Hammond, the victim in our case.
Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived, so much that he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared.
Where could Yogi have gone to? I wonder.
He may be closer than we think. Feel like it's pretty obvious. Guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. Still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth.
Nick, are we going to take the whole file? There's too much. I'll never get it out.
You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? DL6 case file. Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now all that's left is the trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. Alright.
I think that's an excellent place to stop.
I agree. Well, thank you all so much for tuning in. Next time, Phoenix Wright, we should hopefully finish case 4.
Nice.
Alright.
Nice.
Tune in tomorrow for Valkyria.
Yep. Tuesday for XCOM. And then I think you guys are back on for Neo, right?
Yep, Thursday with Neo
Yeah.
2.
Hell yeah.
And of course, once again, Sunday for Phoenix Wright. Have an excellent
Very nice.
rest of your day, folks.
Take it easy.